What's up guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the difference between vibrance and saturation. Okay, so I have this image loaded up, and I know during your course of working with Lightroom, you might have asked yourself this very question: what is the difference between vibrance and saturation? They seem to do almost the same thing, but they're actually different. Okay, so the one thing you need to understand is that when you're working with saturation actually, okay, let me give you this very simple picture. If you have let's say you have about 10 jars and then you have 2 buckets, and I say I want you to pick up water from wherever those jars and buckets are to the house. Now, if you're going to go with saturation is you saying that you're going to carry those jars and fill them up equally and carry all those jars to the house. But then vibrance is more like saying, okay, you know what, let's weigh this thing off. I think it's going to be better if we just carry 2 in the 2 buckets, and put it on and then go in one trip. More like a smarter way to work. But here's the catch: when you're working with saturation actually increases the intensity of your colors equally, like the global colors and all the colors that make up your image increases the intensity equally all over. So it doesn't give you some sort of clipping smart. Now, but okay, when you're working with vibrance, once you increase the vibrance, it increases the intensity of muted colors more so than already saturated colors while working to protect your skin tone. So this is a catch. You can think of it as vibrance is smart saturation on a global level. Like, that is the simplest way you could think it. Like, smart saturation, it's more like you get to leave the computer to choose what should be increased, what intensity should be increased, and what should not be increased. But the idea is that it targets your skin tones and try to keep your skin tones protected and very natural. So it's a more natural, a more smart, like a smarter way for you to work. So most times, like 90% of the time, I'll actually be working on vibrance and not saturation. So here's the difference. Now you can look at this. I took that up, and if you notice, the skin tones the skin tone is not really affected much in the image, even though I take it up to 100. Yeah, but let's see. When you take up your saturation to 100, you already begin to have posterization gradually in the image. So where the colors are smearing up all over and destroyed, they're just crushed, and it looks so unnatural. So if you're going to keep it, most times 98% of the time you're going to be working with vibrance. It's a smarter way to work. Yeah, so recap is that you think of this as a smart saturation on a global level. And if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe on the channel, and also share to other people. You might be helping someone out there. I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.